Hello and welcome back to my channel. The 12-year-old Archie Battersbee was found unconscious on the 7th of April 2022 by his mother, Holly Dawes, at her home at South. He has a ligature around his neck, prompting her to believe that he was involved in an online challenge gone wrong. He was taken to the hospital with traumatic head injury. On the 26th of April 2022, the National Health Scheme responsible for his care begins High Court proceedings seeking to undertake a test on his brain stems, that is, to check that which is responsible for keeping people alive and to withdraw the mechanical ventilation from him. The doctor said that the youngster is likely to be effective. The doctor said that it is of his best interest that the life support treatment stops. The parents of the youngster, Paul Battersbee and Holly Dawes, raised concerns. Imagine as a parent knowing that this is what actually keeps your child alive and they want to stop it. Definitely you will raise concerns, definitely you will raise an alarm, definitely you will do everything possible within your power to stop anything that will try to interfere in what is keeping your child alive, no matter the process it is taking. On the 13th of May 2022, the High Court Judge Mrs. Justice Arbuthnot rules that a brainstem test would be in his best interest. Then on the 16th of May 2022, two specialists attempt a nerve stimulation test on him, but no response is dictated. While all these court proceedings were on, he was still on the mechanical ventilation. The 6th to the 8th of June, Mrs. Justice Arbuthnot, sitting in the Family Division of the High Court, oversees 3 days of evidence and argument relating to his treatment. Doctors think that it's very likely he is brainstem dead. Lawyers representing the family says the heart is still beating and wants care to continue. You can imagine that kind of feeling when your child is still alive but unconscious. You will do everything possible within your power just to make sure that the treatment continues. This is the same case with the family of Archie Battersbee. Then again, on the 13th of June 2022, Mrs. Justice Arbuthnot rules that he is dead and says doctors can lawfully stop treating him. And Archie's family, they couldn't take this, they couldn't bear it. They said they are likely to appeal, which they did. Mrs. Dawes and Mr. Battersbee were granted permission to appeal. On the 29th of June 2022, at the subsequent hearing, 3 appeal judges said that the evidence relating to the stopping of the treatment, the life support treatment, should be reconsidered by a different High Court judge. Archie's parents said okay, they were also delighted in the decision making to reconsider. On the 11th of July 2022, another High Court judge, Mr. Justice Heading, hears evidence from the doctors that continuing to treat him will only delay the inevitable. But Holly Dawes, Archie's mother, said that he is a natural-born fighter and urged the doctors to please continue the treatment. But everything changed on the 15th of July 2022. The court judge rules in the favor of the hospital trust, saying that the medical evidence is compelling and unanimous and paints a bleak picture. He also said that there can be no hope of recovery for him. On the 21st to the 22nd of July 2022, oh my God, that's another day of the court hearing. Sir Andrew McFarlane, President of the Family Division of the High Court and the most senior family court judge in England, and Lady Justice King and Lord Justice Peter Jackson, are told during a 2-day hearing that medical evidence shows that Archie is in a comatose state. On the 25th of July 2022, the judges also concluded that the doctors can lawfully stop providing life support treatment for him. Then the family announced their plan to appeal to the European Court of Human Rights. Again, on the 28th of July 2022, His family fails to persuade the Supreme Court to intervene in the. On the 29th of July 2022, the family made the last-ditch application to a UN committee to step in. Then on the 31st of July 2022, the big announcement came. The hospital caring for Archie says his treatment is due to be withdrawn on the 1st of August 2022 at 2 p.m. However, it is confirmed that the Court of Appeal has granted a visual hearing for 11 a.m. on the 1st of August after the UK government asked it to urgently consider a request from the UN committee continue his treatment so the committee could examine his case. On the 1st of August 2022, the Court of Appeal rejected a request to postpone stopping his treatment. It says his life support care will end at midday the following day. His mother said that the National Health Scheme Trust will begin to withdraw the life support on the 3rd of August at 11 a.m. unless the family have submitted an application to the European Court of Human Rights by 9 a.m. that day. The trust will not begin removing life support until all legal issues have been resolved. On the 3rd of August 2022, the European Court of Human Rights refuses the last-ditch application. His family says they intend to ask the High Court to allow the schoolboy to be moved to the hospice. This is a place, it's more like a place where people with terminal illness are being taken care of. So the parents actually wanted them to grant them the permission to take him there. Nearly 4 months after he suffered traumatic head injuries, his parents formally lodged High Court proceedings over the move to hospice care, something that the hospital opposed. Another hearing took place at the Royal Court of Justice in London, lasting to late in the evening. On the 5th of August 2022, Mrs. Justice states, Bruce, it is not in the best interest of him to move him to the hospice. The High Court judge refused the family's permission to appeal against her ruling, granting a stay on the withdrawal of his treatment until 2 p.m. on Friday to allow them to go directly to the Court of Appeal. A bid to the European Court of Human Rights, arguing that the High Court ruling violated the European Convention on Human Rights, also failed. His family was told that the life support will be withdrawn at 10 a.m. on Saturday. Then on the 6th of August 2022, Archie died in the hospital after weeks of legal battle. His mother, Mrs. Dons, said her beautiful little boy died at 12:15 p.m. That's exactly 12:15 p.m. he gave up the ghost. That's after the life support treatment was stopped. This is such a very painful experience. This is the saddest goodbye ever. They did all the possible best for their boy, but still yet they left him to go. He had to go. They had to say a goodbye. The saddest goodbye ever. Let's watch what the mother said the very day he died.
Tell you that Archie passed at 12:15 today.
Please let's be careful out there. Before you leave your child in the
Can I
house,
just say I'm the proudest mum in the world. Such a beautiful little boy. And he fought right until the very end. And I'm so proud to be his mum.
He was taken off of all medication at 10 o'clock and his entire stats remained completely stable for 2 hours until they removed ventilation.
Okay guys, thanks for watching.
And then he went completely blue. There is absolutely nothing dignified about watching a family member or a child suffocate. No family should ever have to go through what we've been through. It's barbaric.